here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party. And I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Chipper Jones.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chipper Jones has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there are two away now. Standing in, Jim Edmonds. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, now the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Richard has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 1-0 New York. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, taken by Alomar. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Hernandez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Next for New York, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jorge Posada has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Chris Carter now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Richard going back on it. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting,
here's Didi Gregorius. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. Number 715, moving him past Babe Ruth. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Now batting, designated
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Britcher looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Joe Biagini is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Past history with Joe Biagini, an impressive 4 for 7. Left side of the infield into the shift. Sliding stop by Travis. He's out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Smoke, a native of South Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
In now, Yonervis Solarte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Carter is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Stepping in, Jorge Posada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now in the box, Chris Carter. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their sixth home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line drive to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. On to first, and they get the double play. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Jays nothing. Here's Randall Grichuk, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Edmonds moves over. 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9.
Russell Martin now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Here's big Aaron Judge. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Standing in now, Jim Edmonds, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runner goes for second. Line toward right center. And Edmonds finds the gap. This should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jim Edmonds has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Chris Carter now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he did.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. Liner into right center, that's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the out of to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 13-0. So striding in, Devin Travis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Here's a high pop-up. Carter has a play. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect 100% of his first pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, still looking up at a 13-0 score. So stepping in, Chipper Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. Tulowitzki ranges to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Jim Edmonds with the solo home run, number 394 career, as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 15-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Solarte.
Stepping in for the Jays, Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Edmonds on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Steve Pearce now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And another foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Ruth over to his left. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Danny Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chris Carter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Smoke moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no part of the order. 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees lead it 16-0. In there, strike one.
Randall Richards.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Russell Martin now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still 16-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Jim Edmonds. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 395 for his career as the blowout continues.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher is number 20, Jorge Posada.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 17-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alomar is calling for it. One away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at a called strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Gotta love a reliever that
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Now at the plate, Chris Carter. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Drilled to first. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 17-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Al Albuquerque comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Chipper Jones.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Travis fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. picked him up. Tulowitzki is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees are out in front, 19-0. Grounded to short. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now having the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Popped high in the air. Carter has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Standing in, Russell Martin. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. And they get the force, and that would officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Chris Carter. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.